Welcome back, baseball fans. I'm Vinny.
Hey, I'm Dano. Good morning.
Hey, we're talking tops now baseball cards. You know, the ones that are only available online for about 24 hours. And today's show, what are we going to be talking about, sir?
Today we're going to discuss print runs for cards 306 to cards 321.
Wow, it's a few cards. All right, well, sounds like there's a lot there. Let's get things going. Why don't you grab and tackle the first card, sir?
First card is card 306, James Outman. This card printed 1962. You guessed 835. I guessed 1400. I was a little bit closer. On eBay, this card is still selling for about $4.50 to $5 on the low end.
Wow, there you go. 4.5 to 5 on the low end. What about the next one? Danny Jansen, card number 307. What about the print runs on that one?
Well, you chose 214. I chose 320, and the print run was 361.
361. Wow, you were almost right on the money on that one. Congratulations, sir. Well done. And
Thank
what about
you.
eBay? What is it looking like on eBay?
Now, Danny Jansen, even though this is a 361 print, is still, there's a lot of low fruit there. There's still, you can shake the stick at it and get a couple cards still for $4 or $5.
Interesting. All right, well, let's head over to the next one.
Next one is Cody Senga, card 308, print run 1737. Look at this. I guessed 901. You guessed 1200. You were closer on this one.
Kodai Senga. All right. And on eBay, are these about $5-6 still?
Also, not even 5-6. They're 450 to 5 still. They're still like half of retail.
Interesting. Okay, let's head over to the next one there. That's Mark Vientos. That's card number 309. Had a print run of 1144. I think I wanted to pick one of these up, actually.
I would recommend, because you had a good guess on this. I guessed 807. You guessed 1,000. So you were really close. I don't know anything about this guy per se, but it's his first card. We talked about that last show.
Yeah.
So,
and the eBay
is still $4.50, $5. So it's opportune time. If you're early bird, you get the worm.
Not bad, not bad. Okay. Next one we're going to be talking about is all you, sir.
Next one is Francisco Alvarez. Card number 310, printed 1208. I guessed $7.99. You guessed 1,004. Good guess. Now, I heard some stuff about this Frankie Alvarez. I heard he's going to be a real big deal.
All right. I haven't heard that, but I will take your word for it. No reason not.
On eBay, this card can still be had for $4.50 to $5. They were talking glowingly about what kind of statistics this guy's put up in the minors, and so far what he's done on the professional major level. This is a card to consider. From a speculation on a young player, 1,208 cards. That's my 2 cents.
Yeah. All right, let's head over to the next one here. Looks like it's going to be Pete Alonso. That's card number 311. Had a print run of 1,102. Now, if you remember the speculation show, we almost called it the New York Mets show because there was so many Mets that they had available. So I imagine we're going to be talking about print runs and what these are selling for on eBay.
Correct. This was a relic. So when it came out, it was a relic. You guessed 925. I guessed 800. So you were closer. They're still $4.50, $5 on eBay. I just checked.
Okay.
And this card is going to be a special card because it came as a relic. I don't remember whether it was an auto, but it was certainly a relic.
That's awesome. And it is him walking off 3-run home run and epic battle against the Rays. Did you see that somebody got pounded yesterday, like 20 to 1 or something like that? It was brutal.
Maybe I think Baltimore did it to Tampa.
Ooh, man. Anyway, that's all right. Now, this next card is Nolan Arenado, and it is card number 312. Had a print run of 651 total cards printed.
Now, interestingly here, I guessed 428 and you guessed 538, so you were closer. But this is the first card of this drop that is actually above $5. It's selling for closer to $7.
Interesting.
This Nolan Arenado card. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's really interesting. All right, we're gonna go to the next one here, sir. That's all you.
Next one is card 313, Seiya Suzuki. Card number 313, printed 924. I guessed 555. You guessed 720, so you were closer for sure.
All
That
right.
was a pretty even Steven day for us on guesses.
Yeah, it seems that way, doesn't it? I like
Yeah.
this card with wisdom on the back. And what are these selling for on eBay right now?
Now, Suzuki, for some reason, is still like everyone else. It's a $4.50, $5 card.
Interesting. Wow. Which is basically half of retail. Interesting. All right. Next
Now,
one here. We're gonna be
Suzuki marks the end of that drop day. So
okay.
313 was the end of that day. So now we get a new flavor.
So that was 8 cards in that day's drop. Wow, that's a lot of cards. And a lot of them were the Mets players. All right. So we're gonna go to the next one. That's Mike Trout, and that's card 314, had a print run of 982.
You're going to love this. I guess 901 and you guess 980.
What? Wow, that's
Two
pretty
off.
close.
Two
Two.
off.
Hmm.
Very cool. This card is also a $4.50, $5 card on eBay.
Huh. Wow. Good old Mike Trout.
Good old Fisher.
Yeah, he should grow out his beard finally.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
Random. Random.
card 315 is Yuri Perez.
Yep.
Printed 909. You guessed 1202. I guessed 901.
Wow, look at you. Almost hitting a grand slam on that one. Good job, man.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Now, this card is also just treading water on eBay. It's a $4.50, $5 card.
Half a retail. That's too bad. All right, let's go to the next one here. This is Freddie Freeman, and he hit his 300th career home run. And he did it in grand fashion by hitting a grand salami. So this card 316 had a print run of 755. I think that's pretty sad for a great player like Freddie Freeman. I think this should be at least the 12. Well, it should be better than this, but whatever. That's okay.
Well, I guessed 350. You guessed 489, so you were closer. But
Yeah.
testament to Freddie Freeman, this is a $6 card. I couldn't find it for less than $6. So this
Well,
is
that's
one
good.
of the few that's moved up in price a little bit.
So we got Arenado and Freddie Freeman, two future Hall of Famers.
So far, the only two on this show to that are moved right. Yes.
So I actually, and you actually, both of us, we had a lower print run guess than the actual print run,
Correct.
which which I guess should give us some hope, but it really, I mean, I don't know. It's disappointing to see such a low print run for Freddie Freeman. Anyway, let's go to the next one, sir.
Okay. Card 317 is Wilson Contreras, printed 431. You chose 425 as your guess, and I chose 450 as my guess.
Wow, I was 6 away.
Ah,
I was 6 away.
that's always yummy when we're both close and close and close. That one was good.
Yeah, I like how that card meet you in the middle. How's that?
Right. I like those yum ones where we're both on point. Okay.
This would be a cool parallel to 10, wouldn't it?
Probably, yeah. Especially if you get the red right, the 1 to 10.
Mm.
So Wilson Contreras is still at $4 and $5 on eBay.
Has this card been delivered to people's in hand? Can you find a parallel of this card right now if you were to look?
I'd have to look. 317.
I'm about ready to go check as soon as this show's over. I'm like, wait a minute, that
I'm going to check now.
That red would look pretty sweet.
No parallels.
No parallels. So it's interesting because it does say here that this product ships 7 to 10 business days after the clock expires, and this card was it was unavailable. On May 20, so that was only about 4 or 5 days ago, not 7 to 10 business days. So I imagine we'll start seeing the parallels here within a week's time.
Yes, sir. I think
All right,
so.
cool. Sorry to deviate from our standard path.
No, this is all part of it. This is part of the magic that you bring, part of the insights that, for goodness sake, you want to talk parallels. I went out and got myself some parallels on the Andrew McCutcheon we were talking about. So just listening to us, to you, this is what the show's all about, is to kind of extrapolate what makes a good card and why you would want it. Not just
Actually,
because it's going to go up in value, but that would always be nice too.
yep. Let's head to the next one here.
All right, so card 317, Wilson Contreras ends that 4 card drop for that day. In this case, I know that we're not really keeping firm. You got 3 of the 4 right, and all of the cards are $4.50 except for Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman, baby. All right, next one.
Eric,
This Aaron Judge, card 318, had a print run of 1,393. Pretty solid numbers for Aaron Judge. He's a big time slugger, and he's been hot lately.
on fire hot, like on
Yeah,
fire hot,
fun to
unbelievably
watch.
hot.
Fun to watch. Just great stuff.
So you guessed 985 and I guessed 1030. That makes me a little bit closer. On eBay, it's still a $4.50, $5 card.
I think that they should have made a card with him with the eyes looking over to the right. You know that one card
I do. I like when the
that should have been a
background.
card. That should have been a card. That's what Tops Now is all about. Sorry,
Yeah,
deviating.
it's on the edge of controversy. So again, but it's not a negative. I
Exactly.
like the way the
Did it happen in
background
the
looks.
did it happen in the game? Okay, let's acknowledge it because it's when you don't acknowledge something. Well, whatever. Let's go ahead and go to the next card here. This is who?
Christopher Morel. By the way, I really like the background on that Aaron Judge card. I really like how that pops like that. There's a couple of cards he's had throughout this Tops Now experience that have really popped on the background, and that does it for me. I just like that. Okay, Christopher Morel.
Yes.
Card number 319, printed 1,221. I guessed 999. It's a rookie card, and you guessed 1,235.
Wowzers.
Wowzers, brother.
All right.
Very cool. On eBay, this card can still be had for $4.50, $5. Lots of sellers, lots of people speculating that this guy is going to be special. And by the way, he's doing some pretty amazing things already. But
Yeah, big time. I agree. This is a card you should pick up, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Next,
We're going to be looking at Pete Alonso in that black jersey. This is card number 320, had a print run of 802. And just so you know, the last print run for Pete Alonso was 1,102. And that was card 311. So here we are on card 320. 9 cards later? All right, go ahead, sir.
interesting. Good call out there. You for card 311 guessed 925, and for card 320 you guessed 1233. For card 311 I guessed 800, and for card 320 I guessed 801.
What? Come on.
Come on.
Well done, sir.
Oh boy.
Those are
But
getting
you
closer
see,
than that.
you talk about parallels. There's just not parallels on the cards. There's parallels on the card prints.
Yeah, this is
Interesting.
definitely one that prints. This would look good, and if they had a 99 on a black, this would look good. But you have to go with the out of 5 orange for this to really pop.
Right? Because
That's
it'll pick
for the
up off the
parallel.
nameplate. Now,
Yeah,
here's
exactly.
another interesting thing. On eBay, this card's a $6 to $7 card. So it's significantly less than the card 311. I'm not sure if that's the reason why, but here's a card, another one that's slightly lifting off of the bottom.
It's getting maybe some traction, and that it's Pete Alonso, and if he continues to be the guy for the rest of the season, I think the rest of the Pete Alonso's cards that are available for this year that are under that retail price for Tops Now cards are going to be lifted up to that retail price at least.
Yes. Okay, we got one
Oh,
more,
look
Russ.
at you.
We've got 321. We still got one more.
Oh, we do? Show. Let me present my screen still because I turned it off.
Well, I can read it. It's 321 is Francisco Lindor. It printed 519.
There we go.
Your guess was 425. My guess was 700. So you were closer. This card is still a $4.50, $5 card on eBay. So it's still needs marinating, I guess is the word we would use. I like Lindor. I think this is a Hall of Famer in the making.
Yeah, I had a Lindor autograph from about 4 or 5 years ago when he was on Cleveland, and I want it back. No, I'm kidding. It's all good. I got it from the Road to Opening Day set from like 2016 or 2017. It was pretty amazing. Anyway, long story short, good stuff. Good stuff.
I've got a Lindor 2016 autograph with Corey, when the Indians lost the World Series. Corey, I don't remember. Kluber?
Sounds about right.
Yeah, Corey Kluber, maybe. He's still
Yes, sir.
pitching, by the way, so I should know his name. But
Yes, he is.
we got day baseball today, Vin.
There's some amazing baseball coming on.
And,
Oh,
and I
you
wanted
know,
to kind of throw this in there that Shohei Ohtani has the third most strikeouts of all pitchers in baseball.
yeah. How's that working out for you? I mean, it's just
In addition to what he's doing as a hitter, I just was
yeah,
looking at the numbers a little bit and just
yeah.
blown away by that a little.
So if you want to watch free today, you can watch the Houston at Milwaukee game free, and both those teams are top tier teams. So you're not watching two rebuilding teams right there. You're watching uh, good competition, and one's National League, one's American League. So it might be a snapshot of the World Series of what's to come.
Starts in less than an hour.
There you go. See,
Fantastic. Well, I've enjoyed our show. Any last minute? Are we coming back later? We got to
oh, I
come
sure
back
hope so.
later. We're going to have a
I hope so.
speculation show this afternoon.
Yeah, I mean, I have the speculations already come down. Nope, no new cards.
Have they?
No
Well,
new
they will.
cards.
They will.
Yeah,
I don't think they have, but they will.
no,
And I
they will.
feel like a little bit like the director or the center of the circus where you're announcing what's about to come in the next few hours. We're going to do a speculation show, people. So those who've heard us, come back and be live for the speculation show today. I think 6:30 East Coast time, and we'll be discussing the cards that Topps releases after we're off.
Sounds like a plan. I'll meet you there.
Excellent. We're here. We're talking baseball. We're talking Topps on demand. Stay blessed.